guys, welcome back. We're going to be taking a look at the new 8-piece body and soul collection from China Glaze, but it's soul like the Spanish word for sun. And these are 8 neutrals, but they all have an extra element. They are either shimmering, or they have micro glitters, or they have holographic. There's 2 with holographic. We have a wide range of colors here, some very light, like cool tone leaning things. We have some very yummy rich dark shades. So I really liked this collection so much more in person than when I saw it online at first. I tend to get a little bored with a collection that's fully neutral, but once I had them in person and saw how beautiful they were and the lovely array of shimmers and glitters and things like that they used, I was so much more excited about this collection. Whether or not you need the full thing, that's up to you, or you might just want to pick a few things that you think would be great classic neutrals for you that give you a little bit of a twist. I think that's maybe what this collection is best for. I purchased the collection at polishpick.com. I'll put it here. You guys know I talk about polishpick.com a lot for China Glaze, but especially OPI. They usually have most OPI collections out quickly for you. I'm going to go in alphabetical order, give you a live swatch, 2 coats of each of these on my natural nail, and my photo will be 2 coats with top coat as well. On my nails today, I have the very first polish that we're going to look at, which is a kind of color that I like a lot. It is a cool toned light neutral, and on my lips I have just a little bit of this super shiny shimmering lip gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills called Venus. So that's what that is. All right, let's get into it. So like I said, the first one up is a light neutral. It has a little bit of a blush vibe. That's what I have on my nails, and it is called Beach Buff. I am going to be swatching everything at 2 coats today, so that's what you're going to watch me do. I felt like with most of these, they had a little bit of a runny formula, just a little bit. Not too difficult for me to keep it out of my cuticles, but it is something that I noticed. I was swatching the Zoya summer collection at the same time as swatching these. I mean, not like one hand swatching one and the other one swatching the other collection, but in the same week. And so, you know, when you have a comparison like that, it's hard not to notice. In any case, I thought this was a very beautiful polish, and it has this like kind of micro flaky shimmer that is silver, but I'm also seeing like some purple in there. So that's really fun too. On the nail, you're just seeing that there's like a shimmer there. It's not super easy to tell that there's any extra color in it unless you're looking really close with a macro lens. I am going to give you macro shots of all of these though, since they do have some fun components. So hopefully that'll help you make your mind on these as well. So everything's going to be finishing off 2 coats with top coat. The next polish up is another very light neutral. This is the first of the 2 in the collection with holographic. So yay, China Glaze using holographic. It is a lighter scattered holographic. It's not gonna like blaze out at you when you take it outside, but it is there. So I like that. This first one is called Beaches and Toes, and this is the most like gray neutral brown shade. And I like a taupey neutral, like a grayish, but this is definitely on the brown side. And lots of hollow, and we've got like some, I think it's like slightly golden sparkle in there too. So Beaches and Toes, and 2 coats of top coat for my photo. Okay, next up we have a very warm caramely brown shade. It's like a dark butter toffee caramel is what I was thinking about. It might be time for lunch. I'm not sure, but maybe. Since all I can think about is food. Bronze Ambition. This is beautiful, very, very shimmery. It's not quite metallic, but there's a lot of shimmer going on in here so that it's going towards that zone. It's a super warm brown that some may feel is going over towards the poopy territory. I don't mind that at all. I love all colors. I really love ugly pretty colors too. And I feel like out of all of the shades in the collection, this will be the one that is the closest to that territory if you like to stay away from that. But I did think it was really pretty. So this is Bronze Ambition. I did 2 coats with top coat. Okay, this next one is the metallic. This is like a bronze metallic, basically, but it's called Copper-tunist, so it's a bronzy copper. We'll give it that. This is darker than another copper that I have from China Glaze. All of these have an extra oomph added, so I don't really have a lot that are just like it from China Glaze, because most China Glaze neutrals are usually just one thing. They don't usually have a mix of components like this collection. So this is Copper-tunist. I did 2 coats with top coat. Next up we have the second polish with holographic. This one is different in that the base is kind of a metallic base, and then they added the holographic glitter on top of it. What that's going to do for this polish in particular is it's going to make this one look a little bit more bumpy. You're going to want a lot more top coat probably for this. Sometimes when you do a metallic and a glitter, it gives you a little bit of a lumpy, oatmeal-y kind of look. So if you don't like that, this one might not be your fave, but the holographic glitters are so small that you may not have as much of an issue with that. This one's called Glow Worthy, and I love the base shade of this. I love the slightly less warm. It's still very warm, but it's, I think, aided by the holographic in there as well. It's almost looking like a slate brown. It's like a slightly blackened metallic brown. I'm probably not describing it well, but I really love this base color. So anyway, this is Glow Worthy. I did 2 coats with top coat. Next up we have the darkest shade in the collection, and this one is called Send Hues. Isn't that cute? Like send nudes, but it's Send Hues. This one, I love the base shade in here as well. It's almost like a Bordeaux brown. Like there's a little bit of a dark, like black cherry vibe going on in here. It's not really, but that's the feeling I'm getting here. It's very dark blackened brown, beautiful. And then it's filled with really bright coppery bronze glitters, micro glitters. They're very, very, very micro, so it's just looking like a super strong shimmer. I think what's making it seem a little cherry is that it has a very subtle red shimmer in the base of the brown. And this was one of my faves, you guys. I really, really like this. So this is Send Hues. The next polish in the collection is the one that's nearest to a peach neutral. This one's called Skinny Tipping. Cute, huh? And then this has a very beautiful pink to gold shimmer in the base. Zoya did one like this in their summer collection, actually. It's super similar to this. It's a lighter peach and it doesn't really have the pink coloration in the shimmer. But yeah, that's fun that they both had one. And the shimmer in here is really beautiful. It transfers to the nail. You know, from the bottle you can see it really well. To the nail you can see it kind of medium well. Definitely not as good as like an indie polish. Indie polish is really focused on that kind of thing, like making sure you can see all the intricate components. But I was really glad to see this. Like a nice green, gold, pink Aurora shimmer in one of their creams. Yes, love it. So this one's called Skinny Tipping, 2 coats with top coat. And the final polish in the collection is another taupey grayish shade. This one's called Tam Do Attitude. This one is a little darker than the other kind of grayishy brown in the collection. And this time has a beautiful gold kind of flecky shimmer in there. It has this coppery bronze shimmer, like a really delicate one that runs all throughout the polish, and then you have this soft kind of fleck that goes across the top. I'm seeing little tiny flecks of green in there even. So really, really delicate, just kind of adds a little bit dimension to the nail. Once you have it on the nail, it's not super easy to spot, but I did think it was very beautiful. So this is Tam Do Attitude, and that rounds out all 8 pieces of this neutral collection. What do you think? Were you surprised that you liked this more than you thought you would, like me? I thought I was going to be bored by it, but I was not. So let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite. Have you already purchased the collection? Do you love neutrals for summer, or are you more about the color? Let me know. I think I tend to be more about the color in the summer. Well, I'm about color all year round. You know, let's get real. But I think I find myself wearing a lot of neutrals in the fall too. So anyway, you guys, thanks for being here. I hope you had some fun. I hope you relaxed. Did you put your feet up, or did you keep working through my whole video? You can tell me that in the comments too. I'll see you back for the next video very soon. Take care until then. Bye!